Hey, good morning everybody. It is I, Uncle Greg, and today, guess what I got for you? Ooh, you're gonna like this. Today we're opening up a new box. It's the EVO gimbal for the GoPro 4 or 5 or 3. I'm not really sure. Hey guys, before I get into this open box, I got on EVO's website so I can show you a couple different models. The one that we'll be looking at today is the EVO GP Pro. Right now it's about 349 bucks. It used to be like 379, I believe. This is for the GoPro 5 camera, and it has a couple little bit of different options. The next one, which is the EVO GP handheld, which is for the GoPros 4 and 3 and all that. If you want the extra little additional features that the Pro has, you can buy an adapter. I'll show it to you later, so that you can put the 4 or 3 onto this one. So the handheld is $279. The next one up is bigger. It's a EVO SP handheld. It's for like smartphones and things like that. That's $249. Then you have the wearable one, the SS, which is $329, excuse me. And then the last two are even for bigger. They're kind of like that Zion 3 that I showed you. That would be this one here, the Rage, which is a really larger gimbal for DSLR cameras. And then you have the EVO Rage S, which is for like the mirrorless size cameras. So you got one for every kind of option, and I know they lowered their price 20-30 bucks on each model this year, which is really nice. So let's get into the unboxing. I'm pretty excited about opening this. Let's see what we got. As I stated, they did have their prices lowered a little bit, and also when I ordered this 3 weeks ago or so, they had specials going on. What we got here? Packing slip. Part of that special, I got a free EVO t-shirt. That's kind of nice. There's the box. Sticker. Oh, that's a nice fold out instruction manual. Looks to be all in English, printed nice like that. Warranty information. Wow. Hard little piece of rubber for packing. And here we go. Here's how the unit is packed itself. So I've got the gimbal. Once again, I bought the GP Pro gimbal, which is for the Hero 5. This adapter right here is thinner because the 4 and 5, or the 4 and 3 and 2 are wider. But as I was telling you, they had a promotion, so I got this box as well. A second opening box review for you guys. And inside this box, they were giving away $50 of accessories. So I got the remote control for free, and then I got the little connector, or the adapter. This will hold the 4 and the 3 because it's a little longer screws and stuff. So now I can use my Hero 4 or my old Hero 2 that I still have, and if I ever do decide to upgrade to a Hero 5, I'm ready to go. And then these are little connectors. They look to be the same as these connectors here in the box. So what these are is, one of them has 4 wires and one has 3. I don't know if you can make that out. So one that just has 3 is, you can hook this to the gimbal and your GoPro will charge right off of the gimbal itself, or you can hook this one and it will charge and send audio video down through the gimbal. The adapter, this end right here, plugs into your GoPro, and then that little plastic end right there, it plugs in to right where the camera connects. If you see there's that little slot right there, right next to the frame, and that's where the plastic goes into. So you can either just get power with the 3-wire, or you can use the 4-wire one and actually get the audio video from your camera through the gimbal as well. And the reason for that is if you had your gimbal on a tripod and you didn't want to take your camera off and everything, then you can use, where is it? This included USB to micro USB adapter. So now the 4-wire one is connecting your GoPro to the gimbal, then this would go from the gimbal right to the computer, and you can download all your files without even taking your your GoPro out of the system if you wanted to. So it came with the 2 of these. I got a couple extras with the special they had, and it comes with the USB automatically. This little thing right here, that is so one of these little motors or something else hits right there, so when you put that on and glue it down, you don't have to have motor banging into it. It does have the up, down, pan, tilt button. It has the micro USB port. It has the on off button. I guess that's what the on off button is, I'm sorry, right over here. And it has this little plug right here that you take out, and that's the 3.5 millimeter AV out. That's kind of nice. These motors, they're the high torque motors, and they're all run by the X3 CoreMark MCU processors. Also in this box, in addition to the gimbal itself, the bottom just unscrews. This is where there's an extension that you can see right here, and this extension just screws on the bottom, and then you put your 2 batteries that are included. They're right here. These are the 18650 batteries. They're rechargeable. These last quite a long time. I believe the 2 of these batteries will run this unit for approximately 5 hours. When your batteries go dead, you got the charger. Basically, that cord that I showed you that'll transfer files to your computer can also go here. This can charge due to mini USB either off of your computer, or when you plug that cord into here, you can plug it into a AC USB adapter and charge it that way. And on the bottom of this cap, you also have the threaded 1/4-inch thread there to put it on a tripod. So I went and got my GoPro 4. We're going to put this together. This is the bracket with the little screws, so it sits like that. These screws won't fall out, which is nice. This is the bracket part that'll go around the GoPro. So you take your GoPro, the Hero 4 part comes towards the outside. So if that was sitting up like that, it just sits right like that. You can see how the screws go around. And then you just simply put this little bracket on here, and you tighten up these screws. You don't need to get them super duper tight, but you want to make sure that they hold your GoPro snug. Kind of long-winded little boogers. And you want to make sure that this little camera slides into that frame just right. So that's ready to go. Take your 2 batteries, put the positive end, that's that end, up in there, because you need the extension and the bottom. So we'll screw that together. The positive goes up like that, and now we're good to go. So now your whole thing is pretty much together. Last part you need to put on is this little rubber dealy thing. That's just to ensure your camera or something doesn't bang around, so be careful with it. Once you pull that sticky thing off, you're probably only going to get one real good shot at it. So if you can see that or not, but we're going to slide it nice. So it's, I hope you can see that, but it's form-fitting, and you just press that on there. And so now you hear that when it hits, the motor doesn't bang, which is good. Well, before I show you all the little features of this when it's on, I'm just going to do a quick shot with this GoPro so you can see what it looks like while I move the gimbal around. Okay guys, we have it hooked up to the GoPro here, so I'm moving the gimbal up and down by the handle, and I'm kind of going left and right, so it's in the mode that locks in. Press that button Now if I move left or move right, it won't lock in. In this mode I can tilt it up or tilt it down with the joystick, but I would have to push that button again to go left or go right with the joystick, as well as up or down. And of course when I move now, it doesn't it's kind of locked in that one spot. It's time to see how it works. Push the on and off button here on the side, and then once I push the joystick button in for just a couple seconds, you can see it activates. And right now it's in a mode that when I turn, the camera pans real slow, but it still stays where I want it. So if I get out of that mode, now the camera's just locked in one spot. If I press this button a couple times, now it's locked and it kind of pans slow. So you'll have to experiment with these different modes. For example, in this mode, the up and down doesn't work with the joystick, but the left or the rotation does. Excuse me. And then in the other mode, panning left and right works, and tilting up and down works. That pretty much covers everything on this gimbal. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we will be back later on with another one for you. Bye. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, there'll probably be another one popping up over here for you to watch. Or you can always hit our subscribe button that pops up here, or the little button down there. Don't forget, leave your comments down below, and I'll try to answer you when I can. So you have a great day. Like our video, share it on Facebook or your favorite social site, and we'll catch you the next time around.